Hi guys, this is Tisha, and I wanted to support the efforts of pitching. So I'm going to pitch my company just to give an example of how to pitch. I am the founder of Rodox, and I'm going to give you a few tips on pitching. First, I was taught to pitch the 4 Ps: pitch your product, the pricing, the placement, 5 Ps, promotion, and people. And sometimes I forget when I'm pitching on the fly because you never know when someone's going to tell you to pitch. I spoke to a venture capital group, and as soon as they get on the phone, they're like, go ahead, pitch, no warning, nothing. I've had to pitch at networking events on the fly. Definitely, I've presented in front of groups of hundreds of investors. There's a pitch competition here, or not competition, just a pitch opportunity. The Texas Venture Life Science Forum, I've pitched there before. I've pitched at a pitch competition for Black MBA. So extensive pitching experience. Oh, I pitched for the DC Angels Group in Washington, DC. And so numerous times I've pitched. And even still, it depends on the audience. Sometimes I still get nervous. For me, when dealing with jitters, one thing that helps is I usually go in the bathroom, kind of just give myself a little, funky dance, get the jiggles out, make a few faces so that I'm not up there looking like tense like this. That helps me, deep breath. Just if you have a person that is your encourager, your supporter, sometimes I'll shoot them a text message so they'll give me a few words of motivation before. If you don't have that, I'm a great cheerleader. I'll be that for you. So those are a few tips when pitching. So I will go ahead and give my pitch now. And again, I never pitch to be perfect. Every time I might leave something out, and that's okay because you will live to pitch another day. And one thing I want to let you know is people are interested in what they're interested in. It's kind of like dating and relationships, right? You can be the perfect person, but if you're not the person for that individual, they will find a flaw in you, okay? You can be not so perfect and someone will work with you because something about you just appealed to them. So don't worry about being perfect. People will shoot you down. People will critique you. People will criticize you. One thing I'll say when it comes to pitching, if people ask questions, that's a good thing. And initially it may feel like, oh my God, they are absolutely tearing me apart. I'm doing horrible. But I'm telling you, the worst thing that can happen is they have no questions and they're like, thanks. Okay. So questions are good. Feedback is good. You'll never be perfect. You'll never be, my favorite, one of the favorite things I came across on the internet is you are not jollof rice, right? You can't please everyone. And so when I feel like I'm pitching or I'm selling my Rodox, and actually one of my business partners just hopped on NECA, she said, how do you deal with it when people don't come on? I'm like, I don't try to convince them. I'm not jollof rice. I'm not for everyone. Okay. So with that being said, I am Tisha Rowe. I am the founder of Rodox. And I'm going to say more than I normally would say in terms of what I'm saying. My product, I am a B2B telemedicine company. I offer startup services for telemedicine doctors interested in actually incorporating telemedicine into their existing practice or starting a brand new telemedicine practice. My services include technology, finding the best software for your practice, marketing services, getting the word out to your existing patients and new patients, as well as business development and coaching, helping you find your niche market and market appropriately to that market. Last but not least, providing customer support. So we are all-inclusive service for any doctor interested in telemedicine. That is my product. Placement. Rodox is located in 30 states in the United States, as well as 5 countries. We are also in the Caribbean, in areas in Western Africa, and in the Middle East. People, I am the founder of Rodox. I am a family medicine physician. I also have a master's, an MBA. I have a team of physician managers that helps to manage our network of doctors who cover 30 plus lives. people. We've had over 1,000 doctors apply to be a part of the Road Network in the last 4 years. We're extremely selective in the doctors that we allow to join our network because we are not looking for employees. We are looking for entrepreneurs. Pricing the cost of our dollars per month, the earning potential of a doctor utilizing Rodox, who utilizes it effectively, is minimum $2,000 a month. Now that takes time to build. It takes time to build a practice, just like if you opened a brick and mortar. So the question becomes, are you willing to spend $500 to make $10,000 a month? If you are, then you are the right type of practice in person for us. So we've covered our product, we've covered our placement, we've covered our people, we've covered our pricing. Our last thing is promotion. We are the social media gurus. You look up any Rodox, you will find them killing it on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. We are the leaders of medicine. We are the innovation. So we promote our services digitally because we want to find patients who are digital, who are technologically savvy, who want to connect with us. Our niche market, as I said before, are physicians in private practice. And so if you know any physician interested in private practice, connect them with us. If you are an investor and you're thinking, why invest in Rodox when there are so many other telemedicine companies out there, Teladoc, Doctors on Demand, MD Live. If you look at every single one of those companies, they are Blockbuster, right? They are renting videos. They're signing up doctors as employees, selling those services to corporations, and soon Blockbuster, the Goliath of telemedicine, will fall, and David, the Rodox, will rise up. Physicians, no different than taxi drivers, are tired of being used by this system. We are tired of being pawns, and we are a telemedicine company that empowers doctors and pushes them towards entrepreneurship so that they recognize their worth, their earning potential of $1.5 million a year and higher. We are no longer giving that up for a $200,000 check. So doctors who are entrepreneurial minded are the future of medicine, and there is only one place in the telemedicine industry, undisputable, no question, where you can find the resources that you need to be that type of doctor, and that is the Road Network. So that's my pitch, guys. 7 minutes total. That included my advice, so I kept my pitch down to 5 minutes. Anyone who wants to know more, I then present them with my investor deck, which I have available online. I'm not worried about anyone stealing my idea because I am the sauce. They can replicate it, but they can never be me. I have my pitch deck ready. I have my business plan ready. I have my financials ready. So then it becomes, are they ready, right? So they're never waiting on me. If you need help getting to that point, coming up with a business plan, perfecting your pitch, writing out a pitch deck, finding where investors are, that is why you need a coach. I am a business coach. Dr. Nneka is a business coach. Dr. Nana is a business coach. You are surrounded by business coaches. So if you are not utilizing the resources that are all around you, if you're instead asking questions on Facebook when here you have a wealth of resources ready to take you to the next level, then you have to look in the mirror and be serious with yourself and say, get it together, okay? It's time. It is now going to be September. You have 1 quarter. If this was football, it's the 4th quarter. We're not going into overtime. On December 31st, that clock strikes 11:59, 12:01 is 2019. Are you better than where you started on that day? Or are you in the same place on the hamster wheel, right? Making progress, but not really going ahead. I had a great coaching call with a nurse diabetic educator today, ready to join the Rodox team, ready to fulfill her potential, ready to be coached. Doctors, you do the same. I support all physicians that want to be entrepreneurs. We're having our Boss Doctors Conference in October. Yes, I'm giving a plug for it because I want you in the room. I want to touch your hand. I want to shake your hand. I want to look you in the eye. I want to meet you. I want to help you, but I can't do that via Facebook Messenger, random question here and there, replying to Facebook threads. That's wasting our time, guys. Let's get together. Let's get in the same room. I'm claiming it. In 2019, we're going to have a female physician entrepreneur conference as well. There's already been some talk of it. I'm ready. I'm ready to be on the committee. I'm ready to recruit. I'm ready to help. And I hope to have the same support for you all for the Boss Doctors Conference that we're going to give for the Female Physician Entrepreneur Conference in 2019. Have an amazing day. I have to meet with my accountant. I hate taxes, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.